Welcome to Rhema. Today I will be making a special video for my good friend Cindy. She's having a great contest to celebrate her 1-year anniversary in the vinyl community. Please, check out her channel when you get the chance. She's awesome. And she's asked us to show 5 albums that help us with our emotions. In honor of Mental Health Awareness Month, she's labeled this contest Emotional Rescue. Thank you, Cindy, for having this contest. I will show albums that get me excited. Show an album that helps me with emptiness. And album that reminds me of love. And album that helps me when I'm emotionally overwhelmed. And an album that brings joy.
Hey guys, thank you for stopping by here. So in honor of Cindy's contest, I picked out some albums to share with you that have helped me emotionally throughout my life. I'm gonna start off with this album that really pumps me up. I'm a pretty mellow person, so sometimes I need like an album to really pump me up and get me excited and happy. And one of the albums that has done that in my life is Pennywise Straight Ahead album. This album is phenomenal. I've had this album in my life for 21 years. This came out in 1999. They had a hit single off this album with the song Alien, which is probably one of the most catchiest songs ever. So if I need something to pump me up, to get excited about something, to get things done, to work out, to go do some exercise, this is the album that I need to put on. Now, an album that has helped me spiritually or just helped me when I'm feeling empty. I don't know if you guys have felt that way when you're just feeling empty inside and things have lost some sort of meaning, or if you just need cheering up. I need usually something to bring me closer to God, and this is one of the albums that really does that for me. This is Elevation Worship's Here As in Heaven. That title track is one of the most amazing songs probably recorded. It is one of those songs that really brings heaven to me. So I highly recommend this album if you have not heard this album. I like getting excited about things. So music that inspires me to be creative. As an artist, I usually use sometimes music to inspire me. And one of the things that inspires me to be creative is always instrumental music, either classical music or jazz, but mostly it is hip-hop, instrumental DJ music. This is RJD2's album since we last spoke. Phenomenal album from beginning to finish. When he released this album, there was a couple of songs that were used for commercials. It's an excellent album, and this is one of the albums that inspires me as a musician, as a creative artist, and just to kind of pump me up and get me excited about things as well. This is that album. This is the album that does that to me. So if you have not heard this and you like instrumental music, highly recommend RJD2's albums, especially this one. And another album that brings joy to my life and makes me think about love. It's a kind of strange album, but I'm gonna kind of give you the backstory to it. When my wife and I kind of met and were starting to date, there was an album that was out at the time, and one particular song was on the radio, which was this band's hit single at the time. And I'm talking about Random Access Memories, released by Daft, and the song is Get Lucky. So every time my wife and I were in the car and we put on the radio, that song Get Lucky would always be on. And it wasn't long until we decided that that song should be our song. So that song reminds me of our journey, our love, good times and bad times. But that's one of those albums that her and I really shared together. There are probably 1 or 2 albums that we both love, and this is one of them. We have very different musical tastes. But this is an album that we share together and that we love, and then it has a great memory for us. Another album that has been an emotional rescue for me is Thrice Illusion of Safety album, which was released early 2000. This is a phenomenal album that really saved my life in various ways. This was an album that was on repeat at the time this was released, and helped me get through a lot of things. I know a lot of individuals deal with depression and anxiety and even drug addiction. When I was younger, I dealt with some of those things. This was maybe 20 to 25 years ago, and this album has helped me get through addiction as well. This has been an album that has saved me. There's a line on one of the songs on here that's probably one of my favorite songs of all my life. There's a line in that song that says, "What have I done?" Reminds me and makes me reflect on life and the choices that I make. So if I'm feeling like I need some kind of substance to fill my life at the time, this is a great album. This is an album to release the steam, maybe anger or whatever it is, because this one is a very heavy album, and just the lyrics and just the memories that I have of it emotionally rescuing me has made a great impact in my life. Another album that I think about that rises an emotion for me is when I'm thinking about death and dying. An album that really makes me reflect and turn my emotions around is Thursday's No Devolución. This is their final album that they released. The last track on here is called Stay True. This album makes me reflect on life, makes me reflect on the legacy that I will be leaving after I pass away. And even sometimes when individuals pass away in my life, or I'm heading to a funeral, this is one of the songs that I do listen to, and it kind of revives a mind state, a feeling of things will be okay. Just focus on the right things and right choices, and stay true. Stay true to yourself, and stay true to the beliefs that you have. Stay true to the things that you believe in, and stay true to your family and your friends, the things that are important. So this is an album that has helped me a lot to get through lots of things, but especially that last song has been very special for me. And lastly, an album that brings so much joy to my life is this album by Glenn Miller. When my son was born and I would be home taking care of him while my wife was at work, I would play this record, and I will hold my son, and we will walk around our house, and this will be playing in the background, and I would dance holding him, enjoying the moment that I was living, just enjoying life at that particular moment and enjoying my son. This is the newest album that has given me emotional rescue, the batch that I've showed. It's an excellent album. I love it, and I think it's probably one of those albums that I will never get rid of because of the memory it holds for me and my son.
That's it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. Be in peace with yourself. Be in peace with others. God bless you, and I'll see you on the next one.